following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time as we have 4 days left till Christmas and only 10 days left in 2023. That's correct. What a year that's been for the show. I have an awesome guest tonight. He's a musician. He's a drummer in a band. He's on the Cape Cod. That's a wonderful location. I've never actually done a show to Cape Cod before by Zoom, but yes, actually I have. I think I might have. I don't know. I've done so many Zoom shows. But, of course, before we get to him, got to read these incredible underwriters, and then we will commence per usual. So we have the McGee Annex in Rockland. Don't get abused. Shop Kevin McGee used cars. For a story, go to the library. For real wholesale prices, call Kevin McGee. We got Lynch's Towing, Auto Cycle, and Truck Center in Brockton. One number for towing, one number for projects. My pal Lynch, he's always looking for new scrap metal, wheels, anything to do with transportation. He handles it all. We have Auto Town, Auto Glass, and Auto Body in Abington. We have One Good Credit in Brockton. We have A1's Tire and Auto Center in Brockton. Always looking for new service writers in tax it. Even if you don't know how to do it, send someone by that does. We have a new one, Gold Liquors store in Brockton. Liquors and fine smokes, I guess. I think they sell those. We have Tom Auto in Middleborough. We have Easton Fitness in the Village Shops in Northeastern. We have the Gunrunner LLC, the Second Amendment Freedom Store in Middleborough. We have Grant's Rental in Bridgewater. We have Doggy Boutique, all breed professional grooming for dogs and cats, run by my great next door neighbor, Debbie Siddell in Brockton. We have RW Carpet and Flooring in Norton, covering floors for 50 years. We have the Rug Resort in Easton, cleaning today for healthier tomorrow in Northeastern. We have Manny's Auto Repair in Taunton, and we have Joe's Diner in Taunton. I want to thank all you guys very much. And now on that note, I'm going to introduce Mr. Michael Gabriel. How you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm good, thank you. Good evening.
Good evening. So now you said that over behind you on the wall is a drum. That's your main
No,
instrument?
on the wall, no, that's just a plaque. This is my steel drum right here.
That's your drum. Okay, cool. Okay, that
Right
looks
behind you.
that looks kind of like a hubcap for a tire. Tell me a little about it. It looks different from a drum. So talk
Okay,
about the
so,
drum a little bit.
Yeah, so these are made from a 55-gallon oil drum,
Okay.
and it's from Trinidad and Tobago. It was invented in Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
Each shape is a specific note. It's all hammered. Yep, it's all hammered in.
Okay.
And carved out, tempered on a fire, and tuned with hammers. Each shape is tuned with a hammer to be a specific note.
Okay.
And it's plays.
Oh, that was very nice. I'll tell you. I mean, it's obvious you got the knack. I didn't, that's kind of interesting. I'm glad we're talking about your drum, because most drums that I've seen around in the United States, at least, don't make that kind of a plunky sound, a plunky melodious sound, but yours does, and that's pretty impressive.
Yes, exactly. It's melodic.
Right, it is melodic. That's awesome. Okay, are you from Trinidad and Tobago originally?
I am from Trinidad and Tobago, home of the steel pan.
Okay, I understand. Why do they call it Trinidad and Tobago? I've always wondered about that. It's not just one or the other.
Nope, it's two islands, one government, one people.
Oh, okay, interesting. And it's in the Caribbean?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
The most southerly of all the Caribbean islands.
Okay,
just off the coast of Venezuela.
I'm guessing it never snows there, right?
No. Actually, a couple of flurries, to happen up in the mountains.
Oh, okay.
But no, nothing close to Cape Cod or anything like that yet.
I understand. All right. Well, what we're gonna do is halfway through the show, we're gonna hear see and listen to a music video that you did. And that's gonna be awesome.
Definitely.
But in the meantime, we're gonna profile you. So tell me about how I guess you emigrated from Trinidad and Tobago to the United States at some point, because that's his.
Yes.
So let's talk about your childhood.
I grew up in Trinidad. I lived there till I was 19. I started playing steel drums when I was, or steel pan as we call it, or just pan. I started playing pan in Trinidad when I was 7 years old.
Wow.
And by the time I was 13, I started touring, playing with the various steel orchestras. We call them steel orchestras. I actually played classical steel drums.
Okay.
And so back and forth to America and different countries. My father is also a U.S. citizen. So when I was 19, I decided to relocate to America.
Okay.
lived in New York for a few years, and then came to Cape Cod.
Okay.
Lived here for a very long time, and just for the past 5 years, I've been living in Napa, California.
Okay, but now you're on the Cape again. So
I'm back on the Cape for with some family stuff. So
cool.
I'm home for support.
Okay, the holidays, right?
Holidays, however long it takes.
I understand. Okay, you're doing stuff. I understand. Okay, all right. So now you're in a band, you said, right?
I play in quite a few bands.
You're in a lot
right
of
now,
bands.
I don't go by a band name. I just go by my name right now when I perform, Michael Gabriel.
Michael Gabriel.
But I had a band for years on Cape Cod called Shango Axe, SHANGO.
Okay.
AXE.
Yep.
So we played for years here. We have an album also entitled Shango Axe, and I also had another band on the Cape called the Dune Billies, because we're not the Hillbillies.
Okay.
We're from the Dunes, so the Dune Billy All Stars, and
Okay. Well, the Dune Billy sounds. When I hear when I hear that title, it reminds me of, like, there are parts of the Cape where there are a lot of dunes, like probably
yes, exactly.
Yeah. So I assume there was some kind of a correlation between the dunes.
Well, that's why they're Hillbillies and Dune Billies. So
yeah. Okay, that's true.
I'm a little bit of both.
Well, all right. Well, so these are both bands that you've been on the Cape, but I guess you've been in bands around other places too, right?
Yeah, I played all over the world. I play with bands in California. I play with some amazing musicians in California. Amazing musicians right here at Cape Cod too. Everywhere I go, music it's just beautiful. I'm glad to be a part of it.
It's a universal language, without a doubt. Okay.
Yes, exactly. Yes, definitely.
Okay, now I'm getting the sense from talking to you that you're kind of a philosophical young man, and you like to. Do you do any writing, like poetry or stories or anything like that, or essays? I don't know why, but I'm sort of getting.
I'm a songwriter.
Okay, I know you're a songwriter. Okay.
Yes, I also sing. Most of my songs were actually poems.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Being songs, but I do write some poetry. And
okay, all right.
Are you gonna ask me? Are you gonna ask me for some?
Well, it's up to you. If you want to read some, that's fine. That's totally up to you. I'm sure.
I might have something off the top of my. Well, not off the top. I wrote a long time ago. It's a poem called Water.
Okay, you want to recite it? Feel free. We all need water after all, right?
It's very short.
Okay, let's go for it.
So water runs and water stands still. Water can save and water can kill. Take what you need and not what you desire, because you might need some to put out the fire.
Oh man, that's so deep. It's so true. Yeah. Wow. You take all the angles of the ironic paradigm, and you mold them. That's great. I had a feeling about you like that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's right. I guess living on that island, you see plenty of water too.
Yeah, the island of Cape Cod. Yep, definitely. A lot of water.
Right. Exactly. Do you do any dancing at all too? I don't know why, but I got a sense that you got.
Yeah, I love to dance. I love to make people dance. Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Okay, I understand. Not with a gun, I hope. I'm just kidding, obviously. Okay.
Oh man, those are some funny scenes.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. Yeah. So now, but right now you're not currently in any band. Is that right?
I just go by my name. So,
just go by your name.
I do play with a band, but it just goes by Michael Gabriel.
Oh, it's named after you. Well, I guess after a while, the bands you've been through, you've earned the top billing for your own name. I guess.
Right?
Sense. Right.
Sometimes you just got to be you.
I know. I understand that. Have you ever run? Now, this music video that we're going to watch. When did you make? Where and when did you make this?
Actually, earlier this year, I went to Jamaica. Well, most people think I'm from Jamaica because
that's what I would have thought too. Yes,
right. Yep. The dreadlocks and the
and the dialect definitely.
And the dialect, it's close, but I'm like as you know, I'm from Trinidad. But I went to Jamaica for the first time this year in February.
Okay,
and
must have been awesome.
I recorded it. Yeah, so I went to see a friend of mine, Daya.
Okay,
Daya Ferron, and he's also a film producer and an author in Jamaica. So I went to visit him, and I shot a music video while I was down there for a song I wrote. It's called "Devil Wasting Time."
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, everything. Michael Gabriel, "Devil Wasting Time."
Wow, I love the title.
It means, well, the devil's just wasting time messing with me. That's basically the
Oh, that's
Well,
what they
literally what I mean.
all right, so this friend of yours, he's a film producer too, you said, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
He has a Jamaican a local movie in Jamaica called Blind Shutters.
Okay. And
Yeah,
it's about
and
life in Jamaica, I'm guessing, right?
yes, yes, yes,
Are
yeah.
you in it?
I'm not in that one, but I have a scene in his upcoming movie called I'm pretty sure it's right the Reggae Ninja. Or
Okay.
yeah, he's a ninja that goes around and fights injustice in recording studios, basically by putting out positive music.
Oh,
And
that's awesome. Yeah,
yeah, he's
yeah,
a ninja artist.
you are definitely a good role model for people looking to be incorporated into the world of the musical arts for sure.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you performed in California too. You said, did you? I'm just wondering, have you ever performed with any American bands that that I might have heard of as well? I'm just wondering, or any of the people.
Bands as such, but not mainly bands, but I play every Sunday when I'm in California. I play with a group. It's made up of some really phenomenal musicians. Robert Watson,
Okay,
he was the guitar player for James Brown, but he
Yeah.
plays bass in that band.
sweet.
Vernon Ice Black, he played for Whitney Houston.
Wow.
The drummer Billy Johnson, he played with Santana and many other different groups. Yes, they're all. Tony Lindsay, he was the lead singer for Santana and 11 Grammy Awards. So I play. Those are the guys that I play with when I'm in California.
You're one of the notables. All right. What about New York? Who did you jam with in New York?
New York, every chance I get. Actually, I go to Manhattan.
Yeah.
I've been going to Manhattan. There's a place called Nublu, sorry, in Lower Manhattan. And every Monday night there's a session called Producer Mondays.
Okay.
It's hosted by Ray Angry. That's his name, Ray Angry.
That's a
He
cool
is
name.
the keyboard player for the Roots and many other different projects. And every Monday there's a jam session like no other. Every song is made up on the spot.
Wow.
And it's just a beautiful thing to witness and be a part of.
That's a true definition of jazz. And on that note, we're gonna watch Michael Gabriel's video, and we'll be right back to discuss it. So hold on and stay tuned, and we'll be right back to discuss the video and finish the interview.
Yes, I know of Jah and his wonders and glory. 'Cause he showed he is love and his wonders and glory. Nothing's gonna change my mind. The devil's only wasting time. Blessed be he. Yes, Jah is here by my side as I walk along the way. He is shining his light, so I never go astray. And nothing's gonna change my mind. The devil's only wasting time, messing with me. Yeah. Excuse me for a moment, there's some things I got to say. To spread the words of Jah so we could live a better way. In these serious times, you know there is no time to play. Humble yourself and live righteous and chant a summer day. Realize that you create to make the world for all away. Whether living in a town or in a country, they try their best to separate and lead us all astray. We have to get together, greater every single day. And nothing's gonna change my mind. Rastaman feeling fine. Take it from here. I'm not gonna run my blood to water. Babylon not gonna lead me to the slaughter. Listen up, all Jah's sons and daughters. Life short, but but it could be shorter. Can't live life without a purpose. Now run around like a clown in a circus. If they get a chance, they will try to hurt us, lead us astray and desert us. And nothing's gonna change my mind. The devil's only wasting time, messing with me. Yes, I know of God's love and His wonders and glory, 'cause He showed me His love and His wonders and glory. And nothing's gonna change my mind. The devil's only wasting time, messing with me. Yes, Jah is here by my side as I walk along the way. He is shining His light, so I never go astray. And nothing's gonna change my mind. The devil's only wasting time, messing with me. Yeah. Nothing's gonna change my mind. The devil's only wasting time, messing with me. Yeah. Nothing's gonna change my mind. The devil's only wasting time, messing with me. Yeah.
Oh, Michael, that was awesome. Tell me what we just watched. That was Kill. That was the Devil Kill, right?
Yeah, right? Very good.
Is that what the name of the video is?
The devil wasting time.
Devil Wasting Time. Okay, I got you. All right, that's fine.
Devil wasting time.
Okay, that was swell. I mean, and you did it all in Jamaica.
Yes, I
Okay.
shot that video in Jamaica. My friend Daya Farron
Okay.
did some of the video. I did the video editing, and yeah. So it's it's about the devil just wasting time messing with me. You know, no matter what he does,
Right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
keep moving forward.
Exactly. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, he's
You
going to be
can't-
he's going to be there either way. You might as well make the most of it. That's
yeah,
what I
he's
say.
gonna have to just shake his head and move along.
That's true. No, you're very festive. You are a festive a guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So now that we're approaching the end of 2023 and we're going, New Year is coming. Do you have any big plans? What are you planning on doing to start 2024? You gonna just
Okay.
travel more?
Just keep
For
producing music,
Okay.
and be with family, stuff like that. I actually just recorded a song and a music video in Manhattan.
Wow.
I was in Manhattan for a few weeks ago, and I met two other artists on the street. And close to midnight, we decided to go to a recording studio in Manhattan, a 24-hour recording studio. We booked it for 2 a.m.
Wow.
Went in there and recorded a track, and it's a beautiful track. It's called Fly.
Okay.
It's hopefully to be released early next year. The video is already done, and we're just gonna do some more promotion before we we met on the street for the first time and just went and recorded that, and looking forward to see what happens with that.
That's awesome. Now, do you have a music studio there on the Cape too, or a music recording studio?
My music studio is basically portable. Once I have my laptop,
Okay.
that's
Well, I mean, I
it,
thought
but,
that room in there that you're in now looks like it could be a recording
yeah.
studio.
Well, sometimes it is. Yeah.
So okay, so
definitely.
it functions as a recording studio. I got it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what about now? You still perform? Do you perform at clubs on the Cape now? Is that what you're kind of doing currently?
Right now I'm dealing with some family stuff, so I'm
Okay,
not really booking
performing, yeah.
stuff. But this Christmas Eve actually I'm going to be playing at the Salem United Methodist Church in Harlem, New York.
Wow. Okay.
I will be playing there from 11:30 in the daytime till like 1 o'clock. Doing that on Christmas Eve.
11:30 in the daytime till 1 a.m. Right?
Yeah,
So-
hey, right, that'd be nice. 1 p.m.
Oh, 1 p.m. Okay. I figured,
Yeah.
okay, because you got to make room for Santa Claus to come down the chimney after
Yeah, exactly.
midnight.
Right.
All right. Well, that's a pretty good time. I mean, the people are going to be very festive, and I'm sure they're going to be wanting to see. I guess you're going to be performing a lot of Christmas stuff, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Christmas music is actually some of my favorite music to play.
It is very good. Yeah, it's very good. Now, have you ever sung gospel before? I mean, when you were a kid or any time at all? I just sort of get the sense that you have a gospel background somewhere. So
gospel. Okay. That word gospel or gospel music, I tend to not agree with it fully because the gospel is specific words from the Bible.
I understand.
The gospel, right? And just because you play a certain style of music, if you don't have those words in it, I don't consider it gospel music.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. You see where I'm coming from?
Guys, I do hear where you come.
But that style of music, yes, I love it, and I do play.
Okay, yeah, I figured right. I mean, I
do play it, but the term to be specific, not all music that's called gospel music is gospel music.
No, I understand. I guess because when you mentioned church, I thought to myself, well, maybe he was a choir boy.
I love playing in churches.
It's not gospel.
First of all, you should be going there under a good vibe and positivity. I'm not sure if everybody is, but that's why I go, and most of the people there are for that reason. So already the vibe is correct. Of course, the sound in a church, there's nothing like it.
Well, you got a pretty good echo in most churches. I mean, you got those big walls and all the stained glass.
Yeah, the acoustics in the church.
You couldn't ask for echo. It must echo like wonderfully around the the pews, as they say.
Yeah, the steel drum. Yep.
Right, exactly.
Sounds great in church.
Okay, now do you sing as well?
Yep.
Of course you sing. You wrote the lyrics, right? I'm thinking,
yes.
Because I mean, you're a drummer that sings. Okay, that's cool. Without
a musician that sings.
A musician that sings, right? We're all right because everybody's different. I mean, I have to admit when I hear that somebody's a drummer. I mean, when we first connected for this interview, I thought, okay. I mean, I like I said, I didn't know what the drum was like until I heard.
Right.
And it's so different than what the drummers that I've heard before. The drums that I've heard before. So obviously. I mean, you're as melodious a drummer as I've ever talked to, and that's incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
What's that?
Check out my YouTube channel, Michael Gabriel.
Okay, we'll make sure that people can get all your Christmas music, if that you've done on your channel. That'll be great. Okay, so you're doing that for so 2024. You're gonna be when you're done on the Cape. You're heading back to California.
At some point. Yes.
Oh, okay, but you still have to be. I know. I understand. You got to be on the Cape. How did you? The person that connected me with you is someone that I'll be interviewing next week. How did you know Jeannie? Just curious.
What's the name?
I think it was Jeannie Nicola. She's the one that recommended you.
Oh yeah. Oh, long time friend. She's been coming to my show since the early 90s.
Okay. Yeah. She's a fan.
Yes, a fan and a friend.
Fan or friend. Perfect. Okay. Well, she's going to be delighted to know that she knows I'm interviewing you tonight. We posted it on Facebook.
No. I just remembered who you speak. Okay. A friend.
Oh, right.
Yes.
She's a friend, right? I know. She's next week. She's going to be doing the show. She's going to be doing my next to last show for 2023. Yeah. I mean, now, do you play at have you ever played like at a public venue, like say, I know you play at churches and clubs. You ever play like at any of the arenas like Madison Square Garden or the Civic Center or in the Providence or anything like that?
Civic Center or Providence.
What's that? Now I can't hear you. What?
I just thought I did like Royal Albert.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff in symphonies back in the day, so I played like a Royal Albert in London. I played at the White House.
Okay. Oh yeah, you played at the White House. Okay. Yeah, the sound isn't good. You're gonna bring back the sound that you had before. Use the headphones again. You're starting to crackle out a little.
All right, this should be better.
It is better. Yeah, we had a little adventure. That's fine. We can live with that. That's always interesting.
Right. We went on a little ride, yeah.
So
wave ride.
Have you ever done any? I mean, aside from the music, have you ever done any acting at all? You seem like you could be a good actor. I mean, you said you have an extra.
I've done some theater. Yeah, I actually have done theater. So when I first came to America, I actually played street music in the subways of New York City.
Wow. Okay.
And from doing that, they took a bunch of street performers and made a show in Las Vegas out of it. It was called Mad Hatton.
Okay. Manhattan. Wow. Perfect.
Yeah, it was at the New York Hotel. It incorporated breakdancing, unicycles, clowns, like anything you could think of for acts that used to be on. They made this show out of it. I was actually the understudy to my friend Ashiba, who had the lead role as the mayor of Manhattan.
Wow.
Yeah, I was also in here at Salem State in Salem, Mass. Yeah.
Salem, Mass. Okay.
Well, I do for there. Yeah, I've done a couple of things.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's wonderful. Now, did you say that you were going to perform? You performed this thing in Vegas too? That Manhattan thing?
Manhattan, yeah, that was a show in Vegas that went on for a few years.
Wow. Yeah. So, wow, you really been in some big venues then.
I've done some stuff. I've been around the block a few times.
I guess you have. Well, whereabouts now, aside from the United States, in Trinidad and Tobago, have you performed in other countries as well?
Yeah, England, Dubai.
Okay. Wow.
I performed. I also taught drums in Dubai.
Okay.
Many different islands. I've been to Canada, of course. Yeah, Mexico. Oh, sure. I have to think about it. I travel a lot.
And you said you've taught music too, right?
Yes, I teach steel drums.
You still teach drums. Okay. Well, all right. Well, Michael, I know we sort of had it was an interesting show. I had a great time talking to you, but we're down in the final 5 minutes. I hope you had fun.
All right. Yes, man. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being, I know we had a little issue with the sound, but that's okay. It'll make it a more interesting show when it's in its own way. It always works out like that. I always say everything happens for a reason. So what I want you to do in the remaining time is just give some shouts out to people that are going to see the show, and then we'll wrap it up with my snap and the way we began it. So go ahead.
All right. Well, of course, all my friends and family out there, hope you guys tune in and check it out. If you don't see it today, hopefully you could catch it on YouTube. I'll be posting the link. I know my friend Pam is watching. My son Julian is here, and his mom Kelly are here. Oliver's being quiet. The dog, he's been actually very quiet and good. Just shout out. I have a lot of loved ones. I don't want to leave anyone out, but they all know I love them. If I told you I love you, I always love you.
Of course. All right. Well, if you had fun with me and you have my digits,
definitely.
What I'd like you to do is to give, if other people like the show that might be interesting guests, send them my way. We can do the show either by Zoom or in person. I always prefer the in-person interview, but as you can see, Zoom works okay. We'll get them on sometime in 2024, and that'll be great.
Definitely. And again, shout out to Ginny for linking us up together. Sorry, I didn't hear her name clearly because we were going through the sound problem. But
Jeannie, not Ginny.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yep, Jeannie.
I'm going to talk. I'm going to have her on. I'm going to have her on the show next Wednesday at my Area 58 location. All right. All right. So we're gonna wrap the show up. A couple of things.
All right, man.
Thanks. Well, a couple of things. Hold up. Once we wrap the show up, number one, we want to figure out how to send that video here so we can edit it into the show. And number two, I'm going to ask that you stick around and do a couple of pics for Facebook that my tech guy will take. You okay with that?
All right. Sounds good.
All right, folks. We're going to wrap up topic time for the week before Christmas. Have a great Christmas. We'll see you after Christmas and with more great shows. So rolling out and signing off. You can try to play the drum to the song if you want. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young.